We are blessed with opportunities, yet challenged by realities. Too many of our youth are dazzled by the quick gains of trans-border trade, while education, skills, and creativity take the seat back. If our future leaders are truly made for more, then we must confront the mindset and delight the path of knowledge, enterprise, and innovation. To drive this vital conversation, we have distinguished panel of erudite minds ready to dissect the issue and chart a brighter future for Oja Odan. A round of applause. On that note, let me invite our panelists for this session. We have Honorable Joe Olufemi Akintomi. Ladies and gentlemen, to interest you to know, please round of applause for him as he steps to the stage. Thank you. Honorable Joe is a trailblazer leader, accomplished entrepreneur, and history maker. The first to serve 3 consecutive terms in the Ogun State House of Assembly. He is also the CEO of Joy's Group of Companies, a visionary who embodies the spirit of our team. Made for more. A round of applause, please. Have your seat, sir. Thank you. And the second person is Engineer Samuel Engineer Samuel Olutosin Oguntade, Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director, STOG Project Limited, as a step forward. Ladies and gentlemen, our next panelist is a proud son of Oja Odan, an accomplished entrepreneur, a visionary engineer, and exemplary project leader. He is the founder and the chief executive officer and the managing director of STOG Project Limited, as he joins us for this conversation. Please, you can have your seat, sir. Thank you. And the next person is no other person other than another very distinguished legal luminary, a very distinguished son of the soil, Barrister David Olaoluwa, a distinguished legal mind and the principal counsel of Law Fixed Chambers. He embodies the spirit of our team, made for more, rising beyond limitation to inspire a new generation. Please join me in welcoming Barrister David Olaoluwa to this conversation. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. You have introduced you. You can briefly introduce yourself. Thank you.
Our Kabiesi, the distinguished member of the House of Assembly, Honorable my Justice Akinyemi, order protocol duly extended. Firstly, I am Honorable Joe Olufemi Akintomi, a son to the popular Nubabalana in Oja Odan. I grew up here in Oja Odan. I had my education up to master's level, and by His grace, I was opportune to represent the constituency, Yewa Tuesday constituency, known as State constituency, 3 consecutive terms. Presently, I'm CEO Joa's Group of Companies, and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be part of progress, and I want to say that this is just the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please a round of applause for him. Thank you.
Kabiesi
and the best.
And our royal fathers here present, I want to sincerely appreciate you for your time today. And to our fathers here as well and the children, everyone appreciates you. Yeah, as I've been introduced, my name is Oluwaseun John, the son of I Call My Call. Yeah, my journey started from School 1 to Orita High School, to Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, to Federal University Oye Ekiti, to University of West of England in London. So if I could do that, you Guys,
A round of applause.
My name is David Oja Odan. I was born and raised right here in Oja Odan. Parents are well known to you. And unfortunately today that you have my father around, that everybody knows as Baba Israel. That's my father. Well, by extension, let me quickly through the Kabiesi the Olu of Imashai, my own king, who found me worthy to be conferred a chieftaincy title of Otumba Mufi of Imashai. I want to say Kabiesi once again. And through you, I extend my greetings to Olu, Oniwe of Ogun, I refer Kabiesi, sir. My brother, Honorable Ahab Egungun, thank you. My Lord, thank you. I am happy to see you in our midst today. And one of the reasons why I'm motivated today is to see him around, because his lights were the one who motivated some of us to be what we are today. And we thank God for who we are today.
Please, a round of applause for the
all right.
Thank you, sir.
In order not to waste our times, my name is David Oja Odan. I'm a barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Just before I tell you more about myself, and to relate my situation to the theme of the day, I made for more. I can call myself an historian, and I didn't rest on that hours. I moved forward to become a lawyer, at least to achieve my first desire in life, being a lawyer. Today, thank God, I'm the principal partner of Law Fix Chambers. A law firm deals with litigations and corporate practices. I'm also a member of the board of directors of about numbers of limited companies around here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. Thank you.
An ordinary balance. Made for more, it say see beyond ordinary. Just like when I wanted to form my law firm, the cliche, let me put it the motto now. You understand if I say motto? That I thought of then was beyond surface. I don't want to. That is, I had it in mind that I don't want him to go to the usual and traditional practice that every other lawyer practice around me. I want to do something that goes beyond the ordinary. So I thought of that cliche, and up to now I glued to that as a beyond surface. That is, what other things can I do as a lawyer, at least to make impact beyond what others are doing. So to be made for more simply means try to go beyond limitation. Irrespective of the distractions around you, you aspire to go beyond every limitations so as to assure and accomplish your potentials.
Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. Sir, how did Made for More shape your path in business and your journey?
For more, if you look at that topic, it's something that resonates with me so well. If you look at my story, you discover that this topic was, talking about me. And I see it as a privilege to sit here today to talk to you. Children, are you here? Are you listening? Good. I want you to listen to what we are saying here, because it will go a long way to help you and to shape your life. Yes, I said it's a privilege for me to be here and to have my uncle, our barrister, our justice here, to speak while he's seated. Because in the course of my life, I've passed through him. So also our uncle spoke first. I passed through him. And also my brother seated here, So in the course of my life, when I was at your age, I charted a course for myself, knowing where I was going in life. That's why it's not late for you guys to know exactly what you want from life, to know what you want to become, to know the path you want to follow in life. As has been said, in all the teaching, to be resilient, to be dedicated, to be focused. These are the attributes that have helped me over time. I decided to be different.
Barrister, we have to be sincere at this stage. For instance, Biodo went to university, come back, could not get a job. First year, second year, third year. One day, they are both the same friend, engaged in transborder business. After 2-3 months, one day started building houses, buying mansions. And this generation are also watching. Tunde is here to get a job. How would that not demoralize them? Of not thinking that education is a scam. How do we solve it? In the border community. With several examples. Okay. All right. Sorry, we'll round up this session in the next 5 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you. Well, this is a practical situation, and thank God that lawyers will deal with practical situations with facts. Well, let me first of all clear this impression. The fact that you have education does not necessarily translate that you become a billionaire or you become whatever. Are you getting it? The very essence of education is to equip you with knowledge and skills to be able to scale through every hurdle you find yourself. Now, let's come to your question. When he comes back, without getting any job, the very essence of education he has is to leverage on the opportunities around here. There's nothing bad involving the transborder businesses. There are a lot of legitimate transborder businesses beyond what people see outside. My friend is a custom officer, can easily talk about that. I've had calls of relating with custom officers at some of the highest levels in the course of my practices at the FOU, and I know there are a lot of legitimate way of involving ourselves in transporter businesses. So that is where the essence of education comes in. Now, it don't necessarily mean that it should be the same standard of the house that his friend whom he met when he returned built. But the basic things of life, if he knows what he's doing with education, he will get it. There are opportunities abound within this locality, and we cannot say that our closeness to the border is a cause. Rather, as with the education, you'll be able to turn it around to a blessing. So that's why he needs to do what businessmen call SWOT analysis. Look at his strengths, the threats, the opportunity, and take advantage of those things. It's as simple as that. Thank you.
Thank you. Please kindly make your remarks, general remarks, as we're about to close this session. Make your general remarks, advise them on the pathway to go. Thank you.
Well, my opening, my closing remarks is simple as this. Well, some of you may not know me personally, but you know my parents. Like I said earlier, some even think that because he was born by social person, so that was why he could attain those feats. So it was never so. Who I am today was determined by myself in terms of dedication, commitment, and being focused. And from day one, I knew what I wanted. Like I said earlier, I initially studied history and diplomatic studies. When I was not satisfied, I had to go back and study the law, which happened to be my first choice. And today, I'm grateful to God for who I am today. Because from day one, I just felt then, let me give you clear examples. I'm sorry to say this, but the police are here because oftentimes as lawyers, we do have what we call career dilemma. As a lawyer, when we knew that they actually committed the offense, but the constitution does not allow that. So then, when we were not together, when those police from anywhere, whenever they come to each other, started harassing people, Nobody, even if once they get anywhere wrong, virtually all the parents will be running at that center. Those are the things that actually inspire me. Okay, what can we do? So, and from then I develop interest in developing the people. So, and that is what I do today, and that is why I'm taking litigation at the centerpiece of my practice. Thank you. And I want to encourage them to take the bull by the horn and decide what they want to achieve in life. It's not bad in engaging in business. Like I said, what we see around here, hustling and bustling, it is to encourage us, and we need to transfer that energy that we learn from our parents who have been struggling from the border access to Ilaro, to translate that into whatever we find worth doing. So thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you. Please, on the floor.
Thank you very much. As said by Mr. Ola, I call him Amofi. So transborder business is not bad so far it is done, according to law, as he has said, being a lawyer. So, and I will not dwell more on that again. So let me advise you guys. All you have learned today, I believe you were taking notes, right? You were writing things down, right? So I want you to note one thing. When our brother was making his speech, when he talked about what? Choice. The choices you make today will determine where you will find yourself tomorrow. If you take the wrong choice today, tomorrow you will see it. At that point, you will now flash back, and it's either you praise yourself or you will curse yourself. I want to tell you, don't live a fake life. Get yourself rooted into the ground so that tomorrow you can reap the fruit up there. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Distinguished Honorable, your final remarks and your advice. Thank you.
Thank you. I think our students are so lucky today. They are very lucky to have accomplished personalities addressing us on how they grew up, how they attained their educational experience, and how they are doing well in their various professions. This is a very great privilege for all of us here. So it's not left to every one of us. What's our take home? Our take home, for me, we've seen our Ekonlanisa telling us his own story. We've seen our brother Kauda Deputy told us his story. We've seen our Justice Akiyemi, and we've seen a lot of people here. Some have not even said anything here, but they've accomplished personalities in their different professions. Our takeaway will now be, which footprint do I want to follow? Do I want to get distracted with the happenings around us in the community, which I think did not affect any one of them, but they also grew up from this same community where we are now. But just that, the opportunity we are having today, we did not have this opportunity then. Nobody cares also better to give us the kind of opportunity. Those days, it's a privilege for us. That is one. Two, they talk to us about being focused, being having our different choices, being committed, being determined. But beyond this, who are your mentors? If you choose to
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
If you choose to choose somebody that sits there struggling in the market as your mentor, God forbid, that's not where you find yourself. But you have good examples here, and I want to appeal to you. Just adopt somebody. If you are pursuing to be a lawyer in the future, you have barrister Oloja that can be your mentor, that will guide you diligently towards achieving that. You have our Lord Justice here that can guide you towards achieving that. You have our engineer, and we have many other people here. If you want to be a politician, let me also advise that first of all, have a career profession before joining politics. The people you'll be meeting there, they are more experienced and more exposed people than you are. So you must take education as your priority first. Don't think of other things, other happenings around you. God will protect one of us.
Amen. Please a round of applause for all our panelists. Please, do we have questions for them? Any question? No question? Thank you very much. It means, sir, comments. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
My own comment is this. I don't think, because the last question you asked the panelist is one of the most intellectual questions that ought to be asked again. Because you cannot say, because we are God created us, we will not go to school, we will not be educated. No, let me quickly paint my own scenario. When I left St. Andrew's College of Education some years ago, I wanted to become a counselor of my ward. That was 1999. And what motivated me most was that my friends, whom we were together in the same room in St. Andrew's College of Education, said, "We are not supporting this smuggler." Because I went into smuggling then. He said, "We are not supporting this smuggler." Then in Nairobi, we have youth initiative movement. Those that were in university then, they said, "We are not supporting him." I now came up with an idea that let us go to the public hall, town hall. Give us microphone. Let us address everybody for 2 hours. I'm very sure I will defeat personally anyone that are bringing up as university undergraduates then. Then as God will have it, I determined that these people, they are embarrassing because I have just NC. And they are saying they are not voting for Onifire. The reason, smuggling in quotes, we cannot say because we are created around this environment, we will not be educated. Like someone said earlier, if you go to some places and they say you are from you are my people, you are. But in other parts of the country, they also have what they do here. And we cannot say because God created us here, we will not, we are not to explore it. It's only the way we are trying to explore that system, it's only the way we are exploring it. And at the end of the day, I became a sociologist. I want to tell you, after I did my master's, when I was admitted to Nicosia, International University of Nicosia. This issue of overseas women, that was around 2021. I said that would not limit my determination. Because they have told me some years ago that Onifire, you are not voting for me. And I want to tell you today, because of determination, dedication, and focus, I became a PhD holder. So what I'm trying to tell you people is, don't say because what I knew Oja Odan was every market day, you don't see anybody in the school. You will not see it. And I want to equally use the opportunity to encourage Oloja and Oja Odan Development Council to equally organize a sort of seminar for the parents too. Because if students say, multiple hours sorrow, we are hard, let us plan our future, let us do this. The parents will say, tó àti kiri òní jẹun, ó ti mọ̀ pé ẹ̀kọ́ tó ní ọjà yìí láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀. These are some of the things that, the parents too, in fact, they need to be called to this type of sitting. Thank you and God bless you.
Please, a round of applause. Kabiesi. Thank you very much for that solution. It seems to be a bit difficult now, but tomorrow is great because you are made for more. Thank you very much, sir. You can now have your seat back. Thank you. Okay, before that, you can stay for the order of the photograph. Then we have the closing remark. All our Kabiesi can step forward for, and the keynote speakers to step forward. Okay, Kabiesi, sir.
We will have Arnold Abiodun hereby notice arose to congratulations.
Make àwọn ọ̀gá adájọ́ nípínlẹ̀ Ògùn ọlọ́run àjẹkárí ìpẹ́ on behalf of
So deliver this to him. Thank you.
Angesta, Mama for the boys.
Thank you very much.
Of his immense contribution towards the growth and the development of our dear community. Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations, sir. Honorable. We appreciate.
And on the final one, we have an award that we presented to late elder.
So help my dad work with every one of us. And this program will continue successfully.